I'm Lindsay Littman. Here are your headlines from Central Texas. We're learning more about the Fort Hood doctor accused of sexual misconduct and assault. According to the Department of Army Press Desk, Dr. Blaine McGraw has been serving in the Army since 2006. He was a 2019 graduate of East Tennessee State University's Quillen College of Medicine. A lawsuit filed last week on behalf of Jane Doe in Bell County accuses him of secretly recording patients during their exams while working at Darnell Army Medical Center. Fort Hood says it sent more than 1,400 letters to people who were listed as McGraw's patients. The Army Criminal Investigation Unit is ongoing, but to this point, McGraw has not been charged with a crime. The federal bill that ended the government shutdown could end up shutting down part of the hemp industry. In the bill, there was a new regulation put into place to limit how much THC can legally be in hemp products. Our Brandon Coate heard from Waco businesses to hear what's at stake.
One of the things I want to do is take away the taboo from the industry and then give people an outlet.
An outlet Rhiannon Yard is preparing to provide customers
all the products
as she gets ready to open her store.
Some of the customers that come in here, they'll touch your heart. They'll poke your heart big time.
Yard says her goal when opening Hemp Gaia over a year ago was to help people.
A little practical guide to drinking weed.
To consume hemp products safely and responsibly.
With all the products you are selling right now, how much of it can you sell if this new law states, oh, you're throwing the zero?
Zero.
Wow. None of the products.
None of the products.
A provision inside the funding bill prevents any hemp products with more than 0.4 milligrams of total THC from being sold.
This is ridiculous. It's not going anywhere. This plant is not going anywhere. This is a culture war.
Across town, Talent's Organic.
What kind of strains are you interested in today?
A Treehouse dispensary says he is also at jeopardy of losing the business he has built.
You know, we'd have to shut our doors right away.
Of offering any customer who walks through his doors a safe way to consume hemp products.
Heartbreaking, honestly, because, I've poured everything, into this, all my time. It's my passion. I love to do it.
The owner opened his second location earlier this year in Waco.
You have this ban looming over you that, could take everything overnight.
Then after Governor Greg Abbott vetoed the THC ban this summer, Salganic pursued opening 2 other stores in Temple and Fort Worth.
How are you feeling now that you're thrown back into this?
Yeah,
already announcing those 2 expansions?
It's very nerve-wracking, because, we're actively growing, we're actively hiring.
Both Treehouse and Hemp Gaia say they are ready to do everything in their power to fight for the outlet they've grown from the ground up.
It would be heartbreaking. But I will still advocate for my community. I will not go quietly.
Well, the new law would go into effect on November 12th of next year. A young cowgirl from Salado is headed back to Las Vegas next month for one of the biggest barrel racing competitions in the country, and she's only 7 years old. Our Juliana Jackson catches up with the cowgirl 1 year after her debut at the Vegas Tough Fest Championship.
For 7-year-old Sonora Hayes, barrel racing isn't just a hobby.
Whoa! I've been doing this since I was just a baby.
The Salado native has been riding since she was 9 months old, and last year made her debut at the Mike and Sherilyn Johnson's Vegas Toughest Championship in Las Vegas.
Went well.
Sonora finished 7th in the average in the 7 and under category, competing on her horse,
Easy.
My Pretty Boy Floyd. A year later, she's heading back with bigger goals.
This year, I hope to be in the top 5.
To get there, Sonora puts in the work.
I do sometimes with the peppermint ones, and I like to lick them before I give them to him.
Really? She feeds and waters Floyd, gives him special treatments, and practices regularly.
I put a lot of work into it. I feed, I water, I do everything, all the steps.
When things get hard on the barrels, Sonora knows how to keep her partner calm.
Whoa, easy, buddy. It's okay. We got this. Whoa.
The third-generation cowgirl has learned valuable lessons.
I've learned to just hang on and make the ride.
As for what she's most looking forward to in Vegas,
I'm excited that I'll be hanging out with my friends, I'll be riding my best horse, and I'll just have the funnest time.
That a cowgirl.
with Floyd by her side and a dream to become a horse trainer one day. This young cowgirl is proof that age is just a number when you have heart and determination.
Well, Sonora will compete at the Vegas Tough Fest Championship in December. And those are your headlines from Central Texas.